Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful, exciting episode of DadDimes. I am DJ, here with Justin, and we have our special guest, Rob, today.
How you doing?
He's back. He's back. Rob's back for his 18th appearance.
You've been on a few.
Three or four. I think this is
Three or
four.
four?
I think
Four or five. I know that you were on at least four.
I think this is the fourth.
This could be the fourth. So this would be at least four.
At least four.
At least four?
At least four.
More than three.
More than three.
Okay, so I mean, now we know.
Which is, I think he's our second highest guest.
I believe so, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks,
Well,
thanks for committing to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day being a dad and coming on and having a few drinks with your drinking buddies.
Absolutely.
I know it was a hard decision when you're like, hang on a second, dad duties or dad dives? See ya.
Yep.
Hey, man, fuck them kids.
Like, oh man, it's been a week, man. It's been a week. It's been a month. It's been a year. It's been a year. It's been a long year.
It's been a long 9 months.
Only halfway through.
But they're playing hockey and they're out there doing great things, and you're just sitting there like, man, if only my joints could handle that, because holy crap.
And my bank account.
Oh, well.
Back to stripping, Rob.
Yep.
Back to stripping, man.
You should have picked the nice cheap like badminton where you have to get like a racket every once in a while. Birdies are super cheap. You can get them on like the Goodwill. I mean, that's an option. But no, you picked hockey.
Yeah, I told them, try it out. If you can skate, then we'll put you in it. And what do?
And they can skate.
Yeah.
You made a choice. But you know what? They're actually really good.
Yeah.
They're doing great.
Yeah.
They're on competitive traveling leagues.
Yeah, so we're just finished up the spring team.
Yeah.
We're just in Vegas over Memorial Day, and
Vegas.
Second time in 2 months.
Okay.
For a tournament, and then they got a tournament. They're on the Federal Heights Feral Cats. Yep, meow means wow.
Oh. Nice.
It's actually the same coaches from the spring team. They can't be associated with Highland because it's the summer.
I get it.
It's a summer, but yeah, they had 2 practices, and then first game is for this tournament is Friday morning. So
Nice. Wow. So Vegas twice already, huh?
Yep.
That sounds
Detroit, Vegas twice.
Nice. I wonder if you have any good stories from Vegas.
That I can tell.
No, not right now. Not until we start getting into this bottle. Let's talk about this bottle for a second.
Alrighty. Well, this is High West in the Prisoner. This is the Prisoner share.
Yeah.
Why don't
This
you
is
tell
a
us?
super cool bottle.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about this bottle.
So I want to say it's like a release 2022, 2023.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to do it again, which is kind of cool. Like, it's very unique. It's a blend between the High West Whiskey Company and the Vineyard. They finished it in some wine barrels. It's supposed to be
Red blend wine barrels.
something that you probably have never had. And I say that because I know I have never had anything like this. I've had a few that have been finished in wine barrels before. There's one down there that, like, if you are... You're good, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to break it.
You made it. Like, it was a solid, like, Italian, like, whiskey. You're like, holy hell, like, I could have, like, a spaghetti dinner and drink this whiskey and think that, like, these are a perfect pairing, which doesn't always happen.
So far
I just had
for
lasagna.
accessibility,
Over
this
here.
is not very cool.
They locked it down for you.
Yeah, dang.
I want to hear
Well,
this.
it makes sense. This is from our Mormon friends in Utah. They don't want you
Lock
getting
it up.
Yeah. Jesus. I have to call out the big guns.
He's trying. This is aged between 4 and 15 years, so it's a blend. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
102 proof.
One rating on the bottle.
It wasn't on there.
Nah, I don't know. I gave it a 1 for opening. This thing is hard.
To have to crack this bottle open, it's a solid 1. But
a
once you
solid
get
1.
there, we'll tell you where it's at. It's a cool bottle.
Yeah. I mean, just reading the back. Notes of raspberry jam, toasted mahogany, creme brulee, black pepper, cherry cola, French oak spice character.
I know how you are with the cherry
Decadent,
cola.
Indulgent, unforgettable.
Yeah.
Unforgettable.
They said expect a red fruit explosion
Explosion.
on the nose.
Hey, fellas, I'm a red fruit. A gay Indian's a red fruit, right?
Don't think so.
No? All right. That was a good cork
That's
pop.
a good cork pop. I want to see that cork. Let me see that guy.
Yeah.
That thing is, that's solid, man. What? And it has a medallion. It's like a gift with purchase.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this medallion, but I don't know. I'll add it to the junk that we have around.
Add it to the medallion collection.
We have a lot of. I think we have the awards collection from a few of them.
Yeah.
And
Got a few awards.
they send us like the little medals
Yeah.
that the bourbon won. I'm like, oh, I don't need the medal. I need the bourbon.
Yeah. Oh. It's cool to know what it won.
Yeah.
But
But you
we'll
don't have
tell you if he gets the Double D award or not,
to, you
right?
don't have to charge me another $50 because you put a medal on it and
Not
put it
at
in
all.
a case. But yeah, it says maraschino cherries, strawberries, raspberries,
Schnozberries.
white pepper. Which I don't. What's the
That
difference?
one said black pepper.
Can you just like have a difference between a scent and white and black pepper?
I don't know if there's a difference in the flavor profile. It's just when you're making like a white sauce and you need pepper, you put white pepper in it so it doesn't create spots in there.
Oh, I like having freckled sauce.
I don't know.
So what are you thinking?
Oh, it smells good.
It smells like an explosion of fruit. It really does.
Yeah, very fruity. Nice and sweet.
Yeah,
Strawberries,
definitely.
raspberries, cloves, cinnamon. Not
And this
bad.
one's 51% alcohol by volume.
Yeah.
So-
I guess what did I say? 102 proof.
102 proof.
I don't know what to say yet. It's very complex.
It is.
I swished it in my tongue and it burnt.
I mean, I'm not burning on this at all.
Put a big gulp in your mouth and swish it for a
and
second.
then it's gonna burn.
It burns a little bit, but it coats the palate, and then you'll be able to pull out the flavors a little bit better on there.
Okay, they're saying starts off fruity.
It kind of does.
It has like the plums, apricots, pears, caramel, toasted nuts, and then in the start going into the red fruits, the black peppers. I see that, and then it finishes off on the back end, and it really does. Let it sit there for a minute on the back end, and you're like, "That's cherry Coke.
Yeah.
It's delicious."
Yeah.
Very fruity on the front side. I'm not getting like all the pepper and black pepper
Yeah,
and
you
all
Keep
that
saying
stuff.
this, like, yeah, it's very fruity, super fruity, really fruity.
Really gay Indian on the front.
It's actually really good. I'm pretty
Really good.
pretty happy with it. I want to say friends over at Cherrywood Liquor sent us a message saying, "Hey, we have something that you probably haven't seen before," and that's what this came from.
They're right.
It was this was a partnership between the winery
Yep.
and the distillery, and this is what came out of it. So,
First impressions.
yeah,
Pretty good job.
We'll tell you where we're at the end, but as always, our good friends over at Cherrywood Liquor take care of us.
Yeah, buddy. I seen that my mom's on. She said hello. Also seen that Josh
Hello,
and Chris is
hello.
on. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, we got a lineup coming up. You know,
Got a lot of things coming up. Yeah.
we're gonna save our lineup going forward, just to be surprised.
Yeah, I like getting surprised every single time.
Yep,
Every single time.
every time.
Yeah. So what's new in your world, man? You have you have the hockey stuff.
Yep.
You have the work stuff. You have the lawn stuff.
Lawn stuff.
You got to be doing lawn stuff, man. What else? What else is in the world of Rob? Or do
Needs,
those three things take up
That's
Yeah.
it.
too much
That's
of your?
That's
Rob.
about it, yeah. No, I mean, yeah, we're hoping to, after this weekend, we're going to take a break
Yes.
from hockey.
Yeah.
Told the boys. We got them passes actually this year for Waterworld. So
Yeah.
that's been
Nice.
Just drop them off, pick them up at the end of the day. So it's been nice. Free babysitter.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't free.
I mean, I didn't pay for it, so.
So does that have like the little food package that has like a preset meal on it? So
Yeah,
they
we
just
didn't do
scan?
that one.
Okay.
But they do get like a big jug, so you get free refills of soda all day. So
Okay.
they just pack. We pack them a lunch.
Even better.
Yeah.
At first, we were throwing them like $20-$25, but they've already gone like 8 times in 2 weeks. So I was like, nope, no more of that. And we're just packing lunches,
Yeah.
or they're hitting up their grandparents to,
Even better.
yeah. So,
Well, they got smartphones.
yeah.
Sure, people good. Give them Apple Cash and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Can you Venmo me?
Can you Venmo me? Oh, the world we live in. Right.
yeah.
I need some Apple Pay.
It
So that
actually
sometimes.
it worked out.
Yeah.
Ellie went to Waterworld and I forgot to leave her my credit card, so I just set her up on my Apple card and
Done.
set it up on her phone. Double-edged sword.
Yeah,
Could be.
absolutely.
But She's
Brave.
She's very responsible, and
Yeah.
she knows when she can
Yeah.
and can't.
I get it.
So
I get it. At some point, they need to just work there.
Yep. I mean,
well, at least 13. I think what you get hired at
15 and a half.
15 and a
There.
half.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I know Nova. She worked there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
My other cousin, she worked there for her first job. So.
Yeah. I worked at Six Flags.
Okay.
Yeah. When it was under Six Flags, before it went back to Elitch's when it got sold out. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all about Bugs Bunny.
I'm trying to see if the boys can get a job at the golf course when they turn 16.
That'd
I
be cool.
mean, yeah.
It's kind of my goal.
It sets you up correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
And we know the old GM over there, so the goalie's dad
Yeah.
was over there, so he knows everyone over there still. So.
Yeah. You got to get some of those T fees or
Yeah. Yep.
yeah. Or just let me go on
Some
the
free
back nine.
passes?
Just tell me when to go on the back nine. Like, don't worry about it. Just give me like the gap of time. And
Yeah.
just say, all right, we have a little bit of space. Start.
Yeah. So.
And just tell me, start. You could look for the ball or just play through.
or just go.
Just keep going.
Whatever. You're good.
Just keep
No
going.
one's gonna know.
Chris said, "What up, fellas?" Daniela says, "Hey guys,
Hey, hello.
Hey,
hello."
Welcome.
hello, wife.
I'm glad she's tuning in.
Tuning
My
in?
wife said she wouldn't tune in.
No,
I think you said the same.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
they were all leaving at the same time when I was walking up. So.
Yeah. And they're all like, yeah, we don't need to watch it. You know? No, we see
Put up
too
with our
much of you.
shit all the time.
We got one kid sleeping and the other one's having a sleepover, so she's bored, so that's why she's watching.
Okay. Okay.
Makes sense.
Well, we have a lot to dive into, and we're going to dive into that as we're doing this whiskey. I'm trying to figure out whether or not this trend's coming back, because if it is, I need to get on the trend because I'm going gray. But I noticed that one of your children decided to go bleach blonde. So is there like is it like coming back? Is that a thing? Because we could frost tips.
So yeah, no, it definitely is coming back.
Which is weird because we usually touch tips.
Yeah.
So
You dock.
Yeah.
Remember dock.
And that's how we knew. That's how we knew from the beginning. So we started learning things. Yeah. So it's the style.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if it's a hockey thing because like a lot of especially the older kids are doing it.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if you've seen him. He now has red spots.
I
Oh,
did
really?
not know that he has spots.
They're
Okay.
like they wash out, thank God. So they're starting to fade. But
Okay. Well, so we were talking about that at the beginning of the year. They had like long flowing locks,
Yeah.
and then he went to like shaved head, and then it was like the slim shady look.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like you are really getting after the variations now.
yes.
I wish I could pull that off.
you can. I think you can.
I think it's like one style, and it's just gray now. That's all it is gray.
I think you could get that bleach blonde, platinum blonde, or whatever.
Well, you know,
Kinda blonde.
we might do that.
We should. I support it.
They used to have hair gel that would do that.
Yeah.
You'd put gel in, and then it would make it really. I had no idea that that's what the gel was until my hair started turning colors. And I'm
Getting
like,
streaks there.
I'm like, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Learn new things.
No, I mean, I guess my junior year, I bleached my hair, and then
I can see that.
and then by the time senior pictures, I had the perfect frosted tips, like natural frosted tips. It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I heard that the Backstreet Boys just hit their 30th reunion.
Damn.
Yeah. Or I think it was in sync with the tips. It was one of
One
them.
of the two.
All I know is 30 years ago.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I was at the store this weekend, and I was just kind of cruising around, and I'm like jamming like this, and I started singing the lyrics. I'm like, this isn't the Backstreet Boys. I'm like, who is this? I'm like, oh, it's New Kids on the Block. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's how old I am.
Hell yeah.
It was really weird that it was on the oldie station.
No, it was in the store, just like
Yeah.
oldie
What
station.
time were you at the store? Was it like right around the oldies time?
It was right around 11:30.
On a Tuesday?
11:30 on a Tuesday.
It was 2:00 right before dinner time.
You know, my wife still says that she refuses to go to Golden Corral. And I'm like, more and more every single day. I'm like, the variety's there. You don't have to do the dishes.
It's a deal.
We can get there like right at the peak time at 4:30, and like it's gonna be. Said no, it's not gonna happen.
I cannot do that.
You're missing out, man.
I'll do it with you.
What's the difference between Golden Corral and like a Vegas buffet?
$100.
Yeah, $100 less at Golden Corral.
We did one the first time. We did at Caesars, the really fancy, expensive one, and we did it on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you made a choice.
Yeah, that was $500 for 4 of us with 2 kids.
Oh, jeez.
See, well, I don't think Lenny's on yet, but when he does hop on, we'll ask him the question of the best, cheapest buffet to go to in Vegas, and he'll probably know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not on the Strip. I guarantee it's not on the Strip.
Probably, yeah.
They probably still use coins for the slot machines. It is probably like $4 all you can eat.
Yeah. Vegas has changed so much. It's like heartbreaking almost because it's too expensive. Like you have to be a baller to
Or a shot caller.
yeah
To have 20-inch
rims on their Impalas.
20-inch blades.
Oh yeah, blades. Yeah.
Want to be a landscaper, leaf blower, 20-inch blades on my lawnmower.
We actually stayed
That was a landscaping version.
on the south end of Vegas Boulevard. It's called South something was the casino next to where timeshare places where we stayed.
Yeah.
And they actually had like $15 tables that you could play instead of the 25 minimum.
Yeah.
That's on the Strip. You can't find that in
Yeah.
the $5 tables are gone on the Strip at least.
Yeah, I mean, like even a mirror store here used to do that. They'd be like, so like before noon it'd be $5, and then noon they would kick it up to like 10,
Yeah.
and then 2 o'clock it'd be 20.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything would be timed, and now it's just like $100.
Yeah.
What's the maximum bet? $100. Okay, minimum $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. Yeah, you know we're in a we're not in a recession yet, but when inflation hits, when there's no longer penny slots, it's like penny and a half.
2 cents.
Well, the penny's going away.
Yeah.
So are they going to do penny slots? I mean, it's all digital now, so I guess they still could, huh?
Well, no, because if they have to pay you out, it has to be in increments of 5 cents.
Well, they'll probably round down.
There's no doubt they'll round down. Yeah, they're not going to give you an extra 3 cents to make up for it.
Nah,
That's not the biggest way.
you just lose 2.
Yeah. I was watching Casino the other day. It's
Well,
on
it's a good
Max.
movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
What was the quote? Like, I can beat you so hard that by the time you get out of prison, you'll be getting out of the hospital and I can do it again.
Oh, something like that.
I was like, it's kind of like the whole Casino Vegas mentality. Like, you can't, like, they will always win, and you do not screw around.
It's the mom boy.
It's the what?
Mob way.
Yeah, it's the mob way, man.
The mob way.
You've been doing it for life. Don't mess with it.
Mob boy.
Bum boy.
Isn't that a song? Mob boy.
Oh yeah. It's
It's a commercial or something.
if Daniela's still watching, it's her favorite song.
Bum
I
boy.
can take you.
And that's as far as we got.
Yep,
Okay,
there we
cool.
go. Yep.
Mob boy.
Jesus Christ. These people. These people.
Oh, we had a passing of a star today.
We did.
Uh-oh.
It's unfortunate. I don't know if you heard the news.
I don't remember his name, to be honest, but the guy from the Beach Boys passed away today.
Oh really?
Some of our older crowd will know the name. Mom?
I would never have said that, Phyllis.
Brian
Just
Wilson?
so you're aware.
Was that it? Brian Wilson?
I believe so, yeah.
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 Mom, if you want to verify that.
I think this is the first time she heard of it. So she's probably heartbroken now.
She's speechless right now.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here second. Well, you heard it here first, but everyone else on the planet heard it here second. So he died. He's gone.
I think people heard it before.
No.
Breaking news from DadDimes.
We're the first ones to break this news.
Beach Boy legend.
Go ahead.
Beach Boy legend.
I mean, it happened.
Yeah, I mean, we're at that age where
Our superstars.
people die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his first hit was in the 1960s.
Yeah, my mom was like 30. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my!
I'm testing to see if she's still watching.
She's not watching.
No.
If she was watching,
anymore.
I would have already heard the belt come off.
Or maybe she's trying to see the small letters to text in.
No, I'm pretty sure she's in the car on her way over right now.
All right. Daniela said don't make fun.
Yeah, see, don't do that.
But she knows that's just, what is it called?
Mumbleweed.
Yeah. All right. She always makes me guess every time because we do that game. Like, who do you think this? Who is this? Who is this? You know.
There's some good nights.
Who is this?
Like me and my wife and my sister and brother-in-law.
Yeah.
We would sit around and we'd drink and then we'd play songs like, oh, what's this song? And, I think I got him.
Nice.
He did.
And just like the guessing game of the song.
Yeah.
So
You never played that?
I usually play it, but my wife doesn't. It's usually, hey, can you guess the song? I don't care.
Yeah.
I do not care what this song is. You know I don't like playing this game.
go do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my wife's not good at it. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty good at it.
And you win every time.
Tons of useless knowledge in this noggin of mine.
Okay.
It's not useless if you use it.
I don't use it. Asthma's been bad.
I mean,
Had some troubles.
yeah. You almost didn't make it over the weekend.
Yeah.
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 I was actually really worried.
Yeah.
Finally get some rest, but
We'd have to get a new co-host.
yeah.
I mean,
So Rob, you're here because you're auditioning.
we're sitting here like, I mean, it's kind of weird.
Well, two
The
reasons.
show must go on.
You're auditioning to be my replacement and his replacement because July's coming up and
Oh yeah.
It's about that time.
Justin has some problems. So
Every single time of the year, yeah. It's like a time of the month, but it's just once a year.
once a year.
And it's like, oh, what hospital are we going to visit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought, this is the year. It's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Knock your wood.
Yeah.
His insurance just started a new year, so just in time for that new deductible.
Oh, every
premium just
single
went up.
time, man. God damn it, every time.
The good thing is last year you guys hit it like within the first week of it starting.
The wife's going to do that again. Yeah. Yeah, they changed deductible. I mean, again, this is old people shit. Is worrying about what your insurance deductibles are. I never had to worry about that before. Then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, let's see, what do we got to do to hit this thing? All right, then we can max out on prescriptions every single month so we can have our own pharmacy to pay for the...
Yeah. When I was having my asthma stuff, I had to come to my dealer. I was like,
What kind of a B-roll do you want?
hey, you got the shit?
You got the nub.
She's like, what kind you want? You want the aerosol? You want the neb? Like, I'll take the aerosol.
It's going to cost you double.
Grayson actually got pneumonia right there at the end of the
Yeah?
school year.
Yeah.
Just like out of nowhere.
Damn.
It's nasty crap
He was
going around,
fine.
man.
You know, he went to practice and then the next night he wasn't feeling well. And took him to the urgent care and he had pneumonia. Like, oh, awesome.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine.
Come on, walk.
Walk it off.
He actually played a game the next morning, and I'm like, dude. And they had a game Sunday too. I'm like, dude, you're sitting out because we're leaving for Vegas next week. I'm like, you need a rest.
Listen,
like,
you're not going to screw up my trip. I mean, your trip.
We're doing this for you.
yeah, I ain't
This is
staying
only
back
for you.
Dad really needs it.
Dad really needs his Vegas trip. I've heard that before.
Was the dog?
It's a Cujo. Talking sports.
Thought we were being raided.
Yeah,
No, we're good.
talking about your nebs, bud. They hurt you.
They're like,
Yeah.
what? We didn't tax that.
Yeah, they did. Heavily.
Not twice though.
Oh,
exchange
yeah, they
hands.
should have been able to do it twice. Yeah. Rockies are on a winning streak.
Are they?
No, I don't know.
No, they're not.
They're. I know they're down.
No, they're not.
0-2 at the bottom of the.
Today?
Yeah, just right before we started.
Yeah. They're doing great. Gotta love the Rockies.
12 and 52. That's how they're doing.
Which is great because that means that they win one game a month, 52 days. Hang on a second. We actually start doing the math there. Like, that's one game a month. And then you play 4 games a month and you lose 3 of them, right?
They play
162 games.
Yeah, but so far, that's what it would
Yeah,
be equivalent to. Is like
One
one
game
week
a
a
week.
year you're doing good. Every other week you just suck.
Well, they swept the Marlins last
I think it
weekend.
was last week.
Yeah, last week they swept the Marlins,
Yeah.
and then they got swept by the Mets. Or
Probably. I honestly don't pay attention to.
You
it.
should. You're missing out.
I'm missing out.
They were up 5-something, 5-3.
Women's soccer, though, is more interesting.
They're getting a new stadium. Brand new stadium down by Death Valley.
Yep.
Breaking news today: they found out Broncos have purchased $150 million worth of property.
Oh yeah.
Down just like southeast of the current stadium.
Right off of 6th and 25.
Yeah, between 6th and 13th.
It's a weird profile to put a stadium, though. I don't know how you would.
It's
really
like an industrial park, but they spent $50 million. They bought a $50 million storage facility. Paid $50-some million for it.
Okay.
There was several 10 transactions.
I'm trying to figure out how much they're going to be offered for their land and how many apartments are going to go there.
Well, they rent the land from City and County of Denver.
Of course they do.
Yeah. So the city of Denver will.
Because that's what they're doing with the villages.
Yeah, they're tearing all that down.
Yeah, it's all going to be demolished. It's all going to be apartments.
Yeah,
High rise.
Cronkies, I think, are buying all that.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool to have a new stadium.
Chris said 58 acres was purchased.
58 acres.
It's going to be cool to have a new stadium.
Well,
because their lease is up in 2031, so.
Yeah, they've also been talking about doing down in
Lone
Tree by the airport. So this one probably has more backing to it since they just paid $150 million for it.
All right, so hear me out.
And it's right in the heart of downtown.
They need to partner with Bandamere and have this enclosed dome, but have the track go straight through it.
Actually, Bandamere just bought.
Because that would be sick.
Bandamere just bought some land in Weld County. So should get a new Bandamere.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the same if it was in an enclosed dome to see these jet cars fly through
and
there.
Everyone die of jet fumes.
I mean, they chose this.
We'll just put a retractable dome on it.
It'd be fine.
First retractable drag strip. Retractable.
First ever.
I think in Denver you got to go retractable dome.
Yeah,
I mean the biggest thing about Colorado is
it kind of snows every once in a while.
It kind of snows every once in a while, and the elements are part of the game.
Yeah.
And it's Colorado.
We should have had a retractable dome on the Pepsi Center. I wanted to see hockey in the snow. Get after it.
They had the outdoor game at Coors Field.
Yeah. We shouldn't have to go to Coors Field. We should go to Coors Field to watch our amazing baseball team.
It was 76 degrees that day, probably.
Yeah, right. Yeah, middle of February.
You want a snow game, you got to go to Canada.
Or Germany.
Or Germany. Yep.
But
I just started calling Canada good old 51.
Yeah. It'd be 52 because we have red, white, and blueland.
Yeah.
That's coming.
What's Puerto Rico? Is that 53?
I think Puerto Rico's what do they call it?
Territory?
Yeah. They don't get state status.
Well, it's just like Guam.
Guam, yeah.
Yeah. Guam. All that stuff is territories.
Do you know why they won't make them states?
Because it costs too much to incorporate them into our everything.
Because the financial burden that it would cost to up the standards for USDA and our water regulations. Even though Flint, Michigan is probably
worse.
Slightly worse. But it's the same thing. You would have to enhance their infrastructure to make it U.S. standard, and they never want to pay that money.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, choices are made.
I know a plumber that'll go do it.
Yeah. $51 billion contract. I'm in.
I mean, I won't be doing it. I'll be delegating. I'll be sending people left and right.
No, there'd be a lot of Puerto Ricans that would be out there. We'd like to invest money in the culture. Come on, man. That's what you're supposed to do.
They would take less. You're right.
Oh,
you're right. That's why you're the brains of this operation.
There's no minimum wage standard until they become a state, and that's not until after everything's certified. No.
$8 an hour. Come on.
Oh, man.
But I'm teaching them a trade, too, so kind of pays off.
It's priceless.
Yeah.
I mean, and it is a trade that you can have forever.
Mm-hmm.
You can't repo education.
No, you can't.
Yet.
You can. It's not allowed. It's called murder.
So, it's funny you say that. Not the murder part. But I have thought about that because they have the student loan epidemic where people have trillions of dollars combined in total debt. Well, at least you can't take away my degree. With a ball pen hammer, they can start taking away the IQ points.
Yeah.
So they'll start bringing back how much you can remember. They can figure that out. Just so you're aware.
And then
They always get theirs.
We could cut some stuff off.
You're supposed to be really good with your hands. What hands?
You mean your nubs?
Are you nubbing?
Well, speaking of plumbing, I had one of my technicians just pass his master's plumbing test.
Congratulations.
I don't know if he's on, but congratulations, Dan. Dan Hood just became a master plumber.
Yeah.
Big
Did you float him?
accomplishment.
Did you float him the extra cash so that he can get the card and he doesn't have to laminate it himself? I think you should do that as like a congratulations gift.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like
I
what,
did.
$8?
15.
Really?
$15 for the card.
It's the state.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. Well, it's actually not even through the state.
Yeah.
It's a
Third-party company.
yeah,
Shocked.
that takes it or gets it from the state. I don't fucking know. State refers them. They make it, send it out. It's pretty cool.
You heard it here on Dad. DJ's gonna take care of you. $15.
That is not true, Daniel.
You do not have to
You're a
laminate.
master plumber now. You got plenty of money for that, and so
Go
have
do
at
great
it.
things.
Go do great. I encouraged you to take the test, and so
And you
there's
did
my
it.
contributions to it.
You did it. Yeah.
Yep. And then tomorrow is my last day with
It's your
endurance
last day.
plumbing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it really?
It is.
I took a position at a different company, so I'm gonna be moving on. I took the plumbing manager position.
Yep.
I wish those guys the best, and
Do amazing things.
yeah, hope they continue to grow and do great things. And I'm just gonna be elsewhere, trying to do the same.
Doing great things.
Yep.
So he's moving on up. You went from field to supervisor to now manager. I mean, man, I'm
Very cool.
screwing
Yeah.
up.
It's so big. No, it's my time there was fun. Made a lot of good friends. Very good people to work for. Good people to work with. Hope them the best. And but tomorrow's my last day, man.
All right.
So it's gonna be cool.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll drink to that.
I mean, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Keep on drinking. Another thing that's going on, we have our press passes that corporate DadDimes was able to provide to us.
Yep.
But with that comes the responsibility to be out in the field broadcasting live events. And some things are happening in Denver these days.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Are we going to put on the press fluorescent vests and go live?
We're live downtown Denver.
Breaking news.
I might be able to get away with it. I don't know about. I don't know if you'll be able to.
I can absolutely get away with it. I'm just a little worried that your asthma is going to like really
Flare up.
quickly flare up.
And then we're back to that rest finally. We might be breaking news.
He
from
might have
downtown.
a flare up while they're gassing the entire capital.
Yeah.
Oh, Saturday is going to be crazy, I guarantee it. Across the whole country.
God, yeah. Yeah.
Well, Sunday it clears up because we're supposed to go to the Post Malone Jelly Roll concert
Yeah.
Sunday. So
Oh, that's at Mile High. Or at
yeah,
whatever it's called.
Empower?
Empower.
if it's still there,
You never know.
you never know.
It's getting crazy.
It
It is getting absolutely crazy. We're deploying military assets on U.S. soil, which
It's never a good thing.
it's getting a little shaky when
Yeah.
you start doing stuff like that. And here's my thoughts, and this isn't a political thing. This is just my thoughts as understanding riot control. And when they said we're sending in the Marines, but this certain brigade of Marines are trained in de-escalation, I'm like, listen, you're not sending in Space Force.
yeah, exactly.
They're not going out there to de-escalate the situation.
I think those two things have never been said in a sentence, right? Marines de-escalate.
Yeah, it was by the news agency who obviously did not understand. So I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know, but what I do know is if we're going for peace talks, that is not the division you're sending out there.
You might want to look into the Space Force.
You might look.
Those guys ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. They'll have great conversations with you, I'm sure.
Get out there, nerds.
We need to tech this thing out. We need to figure out the technical aspects to fix this issue.
Yeah.
No, I actually saw a video today of in LA,
A lie.
black mom in the middle of the road, like driving,
Yeah.
and they just like kind of surrounded her car, and she gets out, and she's like, my babies are in there, my babies are in there.
Back off.
And guys were just running and like
Oh my god.
people's elbowing the hood, the back windows, and just like lighting fires all around it. I'm
It's
like,
getting nuts, man.
it's like, what are you? You're not protesting now. You're just being.
Now you're riding.
Yeah, you're just riding.
I mean,
that's
burning things.
protests are one thing, right?
No,
you want to
absolutely.
protest, man. I have at it.
I love the speech, man.
Yeah.
It's the best part
You
about the
start,
country.
yeah, and then you
Don't
start
don't
fucking-
burn it down.
Don't burn it down and cause a bunch of damage, and
Yeah.
that's when it becomes we're sending our de-escalating marines.
Our de-escalation brigade.
Yeah. No, I hope everybody is safe and makes smart decisions.
Yeah.
Which that's not gonna happen. But
Yeah. I think Tommy Lee Jones said it best, right? A person's smart, people are dumb, stupid, and irrational.
Yep.
yeah,
Absolutely.
That's just how it is.
yeah.
Put them all together. Mob mentality.
Yep. My mom said Amaya sent us a happy face.
What?
Thank you, Amias.
Yeah, thank you. Smiles.
And then Chris said if we get the dome, there's finally a possibility for a Super Bowl. Yeah, but you could achieve the same thing with a retractable roof. My vote's retractable
Yeah.
roof.
Okay.
And then Paul said you could be golfing in Iowa with me.
I didn't get the invite there, Mr. Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope your tour is going well. He just made PGA Junior. Yeah.
Paul did?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's what he's doing now. That is his second time job. He's in Iowa at a tournament.
Really?
Yeah. Not PGA, but he is
Yeah.
there doing a tournament.
All right.
Probably not making any money doing it, but he's there at a tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me as a great golfer.
He is actually a hell of a lot better than you would think.
Yeah? I seen him walk upstairs, and I'm like, oh, jeez, come on, Paul.
Yeah, like unexpectedly well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he was on our Top Golf thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I remember.
He
him.
did pretty well.
Yeah.
But like he came there to like win, and we're sitting here like, you're at the wrong place to win the game. Get us another round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, when we go to Bible study, we make sure that we're there for the right reasons.
That was sad. He was our ringer. I'm just joking, Paul.
It's just how it is, man.
Man, that was a fun Bible study. Was fun.
It was a good time, yeah. I still haven't figured out why we don't do that more.
Yeah?
I know why. Things got a little crazy in the sack.
Yeah.
Feelings were hurt, I think. Decisions were made, not by anyone at the DadDimes table.
Yep.
But, we just... I don't know. Maybe we need to make better choices next time we decide to create the squad.
Feelings were hurt. Whose feelings were hurt?
By the end, there was a lot of it's not unregulated by any means. There was a lot of consumption of alcohol.
I know what you're talking about now. I think.
People that were here, people that weren't here, and then choices were made on transportation. I mean, here on DadDimes, we're always about getting home safely. We always make sure that transportation for everyone that's on this show is nice and safe. And you're going to get home. We have the Escalade out front.
Yep.
It'll make sure to get you to your door.
Yep. Cool down.
But that was not the case. And because of that, we do DadDimes. We have these dad talks. The wives talked, and that.
I think I do remember my wife telling me about something.
Yeah, it created a little
Buzz.
little turbulence.
Yes.
A little buzz in the old sack.
Now that I
A
kinda
riff.
think about Bible study, it's coming. It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
So, a good old book.
It's not coming back to me, but I remember I was there.
I mean, it was
It was
good
fun.
time.
Time or two. It was fun.
And we don't have our hookup there anymore. She moved to Alabama.
Got
My
married,
niece.
Greenbow,
yet.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Getting
They're working on it. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know that we're invited, which is cool. I don't think
John's not.
John's not. Yeah, John's not going to be there.
John's not invited. I am. I got the confirmation here on DadDimes. It's recorded.
All I know is cool story. They have a house.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
No, because I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, it took me for like work hard and work harder, and maybe at some point you might be able to believe that you could even attempt to do this. His parents are loaded, but
Cost of living in Alabama, I'm sure, is a little bit cheaper than Colorado as well.
a couple bucks cheaper.
yeah,
Just a little bit.
We actually just had a cousin that moved to Nebraska.
yeah,
He was telling me that, I mean,
right down Hurricane Alley is super cheap.
yeah, he said he took a little bit of a pay cut, not much, but he went from a, what was it, 3-bedroom townhome here. He was paying $2,600 for, and he's paying $1,300 for a 3-bedroom house with a garage.
Yeah.
In Nebraska.
Guess where we're going?
Not Nebraska.
Not Nebraska. There's one caveat to the house that her and her fiance own. Right next door to the parents.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure a tunnel was dug prior to.
Yeah.
So if he ever needed mom, it would just be
Mommy?
When we moved back from Texas, our in-laws live like a block and a half away, and we would drive by real slow and see what we're doing.
yeah.
All right.
And you
Shia
said-
would get out, and she would like literally run up to their house, so we'd have to chase them down.
Now you just have DJ doing that.
Yeah.
He slows real down, looks through your door.
Sees me
Is
like
he
this.
home?
I looked through his peephole. I think he's there.
I used to do that to his door because his peephole got popped out. So I wonder what they're doing in there.
Start talking to her. What are you guys doing?
I can see you. Yeah, but then I gotta install new people.
Yeah.
And good luck. Good luck.
Now you can't see. Now I have to drill a new hole.
I got the swivel. Swivel hole.
Oh, dude, did you get that one? Nice.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy here in the.
Sack.
I mean, we have projects.
Yeah. Still got to do the fence.
Yeah. I'm actually a little upset that you declined the mow service. I mean, I'm over here mowing mine. I mow his. I do half of a manuals now, and you're like, I got my own. Don't worry about it. I'm like, I mean, I'm already here, dude. Like, I can just buzz on over there.
Just like from Dumb and Dumber. You don't mow another man's lawn.
I'll be honest. I do enjoy mowing my own lawn.
Yeah.
But it has been nice not having to mow the front. My backyard's like fucking. Well, I couldn't go mow because of my schedule, and then it started raining.
The front yard's already done, man. Like, why do you? No one sees the back. Why would I?
It's true.
Who cares?
Although seeing the kids play with it and they're trying to hike through the grass today, I'm like, sorry, kids.
They're walking through it like at the end of Gladiator. They're just running their fingers through it.
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
Yeah. I am Maximus Rizek.
These are my
Aaliyah,
2 horses.
my niece, my nephew. Yeah.
Yeah, all that rain, man, in my backyard. I had to mow it twice this last week.
It's getting crazy.
I still need a mow it from 3 weeks ago.
So I see his dog in the backyard, and it's like a leopard. Like, oh shit, where'd it go?
I'll get to it.
As soon as we get the gate.
Actually, I was going to be like, I think we could get it down the slope on the side of the stairs, and then I'll push you back up.
Oh god, no! It going up the slope sucks.
Yeah,
It's not
yours,
fun.
man, yeah, yours
My
is
slope's
pretty
steep,
It's
yeah.
steep.
Yeah. See, old guy dad talk is lawn service.
How do we get our riding lawnmowers up and down?
Most of our fans are old guy dad talk.
Yeah, but it's
They
like
understand.
Vietnam. They're like, you guys have riding mowers? We have. What's the big ass thing with the blade on it that they go back?
Sling blade?
I
Yeah.
thought it was called
The
a-
Reaper blade.
Yeah.
I was going to say a hoe, but that's something else, I think.
No.
I got one of those rotary ones. Self-propelled.
You know what the wife did? Father's Day's coming up. Sunday, I believe.
Yep.
Got the tow behind plug aerator.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so when
Then
that
he can
season
come-
comes,
he can
okay,
come
now I
over.
see. I got you.
I've been having Nick do it every year for me, so.
I always forget about Nick.
He's so far away. I don't even know. Did he charge you?
Yeah. It's only $40, but
He charges you.
See, Justin's only going to charge you 20.
yeah, it's fine.
I'm not gonna charge you.
He's saving the environment.
And I'll be sitting on the back of it to get the weight down, just drinking beers.
Yeah. Now we know.
There you go.
So I was talking
Just
to
gonna start digging trenches because my fat ass is so heavy.
I was talking to our good friends over at Cherrywood Liquor off of
136 in Colorado, in between Starbucks and the laundromat.
and that's where we found this bottle, the Prisoner Share. So thank you again. And I was like, you know, a really good spot for your next location, so you could have another store, would be right at the corner here at Quebec and 7, I think.
Highway 7. Yep.
It's all commercial real estate. And he's like, well, you know, I mean, Dave goes up the street. I'm like, actually, it's decently far.
I mean, yeah.
Compared to, you know, where you have, and the other one is off of like 85 and 7. I'm like, that one's in Brighton, so it is decently far. Like, this is an
That
up
would
and
be
coming.
the closest one.
You know, we have so many neighborhoods that are now being created in the area. It would actually be like a pretty good spot. My wife said, yeah, but when you show up on your lawnmower,
You and I'll pull up in my golf cart.
That's what we said. We said we don't have to take the lawnmower. Rob's got a golf cart.
Let's take the golf cart.
We're not that trashy. We got a golf cart.
it's going to become a real problem.
I got lights. We can turn on the lights if it's dark out.
Yeah, what's really bad though is like they will actually set up a parking spot.
Oh no, yeah.
No, just for the golf cart.
Yeah.
Like, be reserved.
A waterside
DadDimes parking
residents
only.
I mean, there's a lot of party animals in this neighborhood.
I'm telling you, like, and I'm not just saying about this neighborhood, the neighborhood across the street that's being built, the one down the street's being built.
The retirement people.
Come on, what else do you got going on?
Not
And
work.
We go to the clubhouse for lunch sometimes, and man, they get down. Like,
They enjoy their time.
they're loaded and retired and just get wasted and play golf every day. Sounds
God
like
damn, that's a life.
sounds
like
nice.
a life.
That's a
to me.
life. Yeah. God damn it.
Last time I went golfing over there, I saw my middle school science teacher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's really weird is I had no clue. I was just like, oh yeah, man, just do my thing. And the guy's like, Justin B? And I'm like, I mean, maybe. Like, who are you?
Yeah.
I was your 8th grade science teacher. I'm like, how in the fuck would you? Like, how many years has it been and you just know this face?
Mr. Williams?
So you're saying, Mr. Wolf.
That's close.
So you're saying you watch DadDimes? Like that's the only reason why you know that, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, I mean, I'm an avid watcher. I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. I mean, how could you not be? But like, you know, you made it.
Yeah.
You made it when you're golfing on like a Monday at 10 a.m.
And your teacher
Yeah.
notices you.
I mean, and he notices. Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's been a long time, but you were one to remember. I'm like, not because of my grades.
Is he the one that taught you how to make whiskey?
Is he the one
No,
that
he was not a chemistry teacher. My chemistry teacher in
Is he the
high
one
school,
that
though,
touched you?
not. I mean, touched my heart.
Oh, okay.
His
That's
wife,
what-
his wife though, Mrs. Wolf. No, no.
Sorry, Mr. Wolf.
I think she was the PE teacher, so she was.
All my PE teachers was like hardcore lesbians. In elementary school, my PE teacher, she looked like a macho man. But she was like a Hawaiian macho man. Yeah. But she was
Slim Jim.
less beard, less facial hair. Yeah. But she had the hair. She was cool. I wish I remembered her name. I don't remember her name, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That was my junior high science teacher, Miss Curran. Big, huge bull dyke.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was such a bitch.
She was a lovely lady. Come on. I learned a lot in science. I learned a lot in chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to make potato guns back in the day.
Oh, nice.
But with like hydrochloric acid and tinfoil. Just to create
Nitrous oxide.
I mean, we were making well, how do you make them to go? And we're like, all right, well, you have to have a cylinder, you have to have two things that are going to create pressure. So we decided, and then the off gas of hydrochloric acid. I mean, that's like the base for. And I keep looking at you because it's pipe cleaner.
Yeah, Drano.
Yeah, it's the base of it is Drano, and then tinfoil. The off gas of that is.
Cyanide.
It's like chloride, yeah, gas. So every time we would launch this thing, like this yellow gas would come out. They're like, okay, hold your breath. Don't breathe it in. Don't breathe
Very
it in.
toxic.
Yeah. But hey, you know, science. We're sciencing the hell out of it. It was a good time.
Yeah, you modified your car, didn't you? To shoot stuff.
Oh my god, old school geoprism. Yeah, 92 geoprism. This is how I knew I was a nerd. You used to be able to go to Hobby Lobby, and I don't think you do it anymore. You can get model rockets, and you can get the little engines,
Yeah.
cut off the fins, go get some PVC, create some tubes, mount them underneath your car, wire it so you have switches in the car. Because 007 was the coolest shit on the planet. And guess what? I was shooting rockets while I was driving. There's a certain speed, about a little over 20 miles an hour, the rocket propulsion would come out and then it'd go straight up. Because you're going too fast, So you'd have to be parked somewhere and then shoot them down at people. I thought it was fun. And who's ever going to be like, the rockets came out of the car? Cops wouldn't believe that. I was a cop. I would never have believed you. I'd been like, breathalyzer?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't Narcan at the time. It was just like breathing the tube. I wouldn't have to worry about the drugs. These days, you never know.
Narcan.
We have the howlers.
I have a weird story about that.
We call it Narcandy.
Narcandy. So
Nice.
we finished up a commercial project for it's like a transitional house for the city and county of Denver. To like cook and clean and learn, kind of learn back, be back into society and be on your own.
Yeah.
And I haven't been back since like construction, like post construction. And I'm not kidding you. Everywhere you could, and, I mean, it's a small building. I mean, maybe 4,000 square feet.
Okay.
Narcan everywhere on tables, windowsills. Like counters, like in the kitchen along like the dining, just Narcan, and I'm like,
things have changed.
yeah, wow, okay, like, so sorry.
No, it is. I mean, if you go downtown, I think at some of the police departments now they have vending machines. Narcan. Same thing at Denver Health. You can go down there.
They're free.
A1 Fritos, A2 Doritos, A3 Narcan.
Oh, jeez.
Well, don't they have like safe shooting areas now too? Or like with a nurse or something?
I want to say that got knocked down. They were trying to do that,
know,
safe spaces for you to be able to legally do drugs. So nurses are around just in case you overdose. I'm pretty sure that got shot down. Because it's going a little overboard of support.
I mean,
we want to support your recovery. We don't want to support your addiction. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a different world, man. Different
It
world.
is.
Yep.
However, when you go downtown and you see the homeless camps and they're being entrepreneurs and during like the daytime they're stealing from all the liquor stores, at the nighttime they open up their own bars. I was like,
Brothel.
I'm getting impressed. Like, you have that business spirit. I see you going places after jail.
Yeah. When you get out.
When you get out.
If you could only have applied that to something other than this.
Yeah. If you only would have applied, Mr. Wolf would have said, as long as you apply.
Yourself.
Good old Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, man.
Don, thanks for joining us.
What's up, Don?
He said Justin Bond.
Justin Bond.
Yeah, see? You know me.
Yeah, which actually is one of my bosses. That's his actual name.
Yeah, but he's not a Bond.
Not a
He's
007.
he's not shooting rockets from underneath his car.
That's true. He's not.
It's 92 Prism.
I got a little bit crazy. I also did those big ass smoke bombs from Wyoming and had it sit out the back. Because I thought to myself, if I'm ever getting chased, before I decided to be a cop, I could just hit a button, ignite those things, and then it'd be like a smoke screen. It never worked out.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what you need?
Yeah.
So us plumbers in the biz, right? We actually do smoke tests, which
Oil
smoke
slicks.
bombs.
Yeah.
And those bombs are
They go crazy.
they're fucking great for like an hour and a half too.
The downside though is like the faster you go, the more it dissipates. That was the biggest issue. Like they would work, but if you're going like over 30 miles an hour, you just have like a trail of smoke. They'd be like, "Oh, he's right there."
Just follow that.
For an hour and a half.
Just keep following the billowing car. Yeah, I mean, you learn over time. Yeah, small wins though. I don't know, man. That's how we do it here. This is your episode 4. So you had the plaque, you had the coaster.
And now you get an open can of Modelo Oro to watch your figure.
0.
Second.
0.
Oro.
That's unfortunate.
It's not 0, it's Oro. It's light beer.
As we keep moving up the DadDimes ladder, you now get your own DadDimes Rocks glass.
Oh, nice. To go on my
coaster next to the plaque. We're starting to move on. At some point, we'll get you a shirt. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So the plaque's up in my office.
Yeah.
But my DadDimes coaster is on the bureau where my part of the couch is that's where I set my drinks. So
okay. Now it has to be your drinks in the DadDimes box glass.
Exactly.
Well, and the other thing is you did the plaque wrong. You got to take down your family portrait, put that one in your office.
He did.
Put that
No, he did.
We don't even have a family portrait.
No, not anymore.
Not no more.
No, we had that big bulk pickup.
Yeah.
And he's like, the plaque went up. I got to put this somewhere. Boop.
Trash.
I ditched it with the lawn chairs and I threw out there.
Hey, I mean, we know priorities, as Dad does.
Yeah.
Works.
Yeah. It's been a good time, man. That's what we do here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are you checking the time? Like, do you have
no,
any
I
place to
was-
be right now?
No. I was gonna make myself another drink.
Yeah, because that's what we do. This isn't surprisingly good.
It's really good.
Yeah, we'll talk about it here in a bit. Yeah, we'll talk about it here in a bit. Because if Chris is watching, he knows we almost missed ratings last time.
Yep.
So we're not going to
We
do that this
almost
time.
did.
We're going to get the ratings in.
And when I say we, Justin almost missed ratings. last night.
I almost missed the ratings.
He's the one that keeps this train rolling. I try to derail it. He keeps it on the tracks, and
It's been 76 episodes.
I derailed his ass last week.
76 bottles of whiskey that we have.
I know. I was telling DJ here. I'm like, you guys are collecting quite the collection.
The downside. Well, in one of those episodes, we did 13 bottles. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
was the jack off. That was
The jack off was good.
a lot. But it wasn't a lot of whiskey. Like, it was just a lot of drinking.
Yeah.
The amount wasn't a lot.
That's the
Just
most
different.
sober I've ever been going home.
Really?
And we did 13 bottles.
But
But it was like
half ounces.
It was like
if
little
that.
tasters, yeah.
Yeah. We tried to get ahead of it, and we're like, you know what? We need to do it right. We need to make sure.
I
that
say we
we're-
do 13 again, except normal pours.
of Jack,
All of them.
of all the Jacks.
All 13.
We have more than 13 because we have the 14 year now,
Oh, yeah.
and I think there's one or two that we didn't do. So it would be. I think we stopped at 13 because that's what would fit on the table. Yeah, God, that was a good time. We might do that again.
Yeah.
Why don't you do a infinity barrel?
What's an infinity barrel?
It's where you
Just
mix a
kinda-
bunch of stuff.
Put a little shot of each one. Just a bottle into a little barrel. I think you can buy them, can't you? Like a actual smaller.
I have them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. From back in the day when back in the Shiner days.
In the Shiner days.
Yep. I have a 10-gallon empty barrel.
A decorative barrel.
It is decorative,
a
next
planter.
to a decorative still that hasn't been used in years. It's in the garage. I mean, it is it's an icon to it's an homage, I guess, to lives previously lived.
Yep.
We could do that. I mean, we have a,
We have enough.
there's not a lot of bottles in here that I'd want to bastardize.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so which ones? Like, where's
We
the
could
price
try.
point?
We could
and
try
below?
to fucking
Widow Jane.
make that better. Yeah.
But it's like
you peed in it. It might make it better.
it's like okay, let's mix Blanton's, Winkle, Stag,
Or you
George
just-
T. Let's get Macallan 18 year. Let's go ahead and put that all in a barrel and
Or just do just a small 1 ounce, 2 ounce pour.
yeah. I mean, we could do that.
I mean, I heard it's a thing now.
It's a huge thing. I just don't know which whiskeys that I hate that much to want to enhance it. I mean, there's 2 or 3.
I mean, hate is a strong word. I think the only one I've ever actually been like, fuck this, was the Jane.
Yeah, there's some down there that we haven't put on here yet. The New York Apple. I remember when I first it was goddamn terrible.
Oh, you know what? That's a Leopold Brothers thing, and I got the Blackberry one.
Yeah,
Fucking shit as well.
It just sounds.
But the Leopold whiskey that they have, the
regular.
2 year, is
Oh, yeah.
fucking my favorite.
absolutely.
That's one of my favorites.
across the board. That does. I mean, like that's a standard.
Yeah.
You put it on the shelf. I don't know. We might be able to do something. McKenna wasn't bad.
I mean, we did really good with our fucking vodka. Do you have sinuses right now because of allergy season?
It
I got
will
something
clear that
that'll
shit.
clear you up.
That's what you should have had the
is
other
that
day.
the? I think I tried that. Like,
Oh,
the first
God.
time.
The
first or
bird's eye
second
chili?
time.
The bird's eye chili.
yes.
It is terrible.
I was freaking out.
It was delicious.
Who was it that had something and couldn't breathe?
Was it Derek and Brandon?
It was one of the. It had to have been Brandon because Derek's abstaining right now, but he was like, water.
Yeah,
It was Eric.
Eric. Yeah,
It was so funny.
I think we had it after the show. You broke it
After
out.
hours on
Yeah.
Thigh
After
Guys,
hours is
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
He couldn't breathe. It was
Yeah.
water.
Water.
I think I might have gotten pretty close to that. I remember it being
It's so terrible.
And they're still soaking in that shit, so it's probably way worse now.
I don't know how. I don't.
We gotta straighten them.
No, we
some
don't.
point.
At some point, it's just maturation. Like it met its time.
I want to do a Bloody Mary with it.
It might be your last.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna say
fine.
you'd be shitting yourself for.
I'm
a couple
cool.
days,
No,
I'm sure.
you won't. Like that's not like a shit yourself. I don't think it's meant to consume anymore.
It's fine.
Okay, I mean,
I'll do
I'm
it.
in. I'm in. Let's get to ratings real quick.
Neat.
You know what it is? Neat chilled on the rocks. 0 to 5. 0 sucks. 5's great. We'll start neat as always. Guess go first.
I would say 2.75.
Okay.
Ooh.
It was. I'm just
I don't think I've ever had like a 2-digit decimal.
No, this is our first.
Okay.
you go.
You are the first.
It's
to do it
allowed.
like-
It's allowed. I get.
We've never said no.
Yeah.
2.75. Nice.
Just like most whiskeys, it's just room temperature. You know, it's
Okay.
it's. It wasn't like hot. It didn't
No.
burn. I mean, I switched it around a few times and it didn't burn at
Yeah?
all. Had good flavor.
Didn't burn it all. Yeah, it does. It's like-
Not for the grums at the table. The grums are like, no, it's absolutely fine. DJ's like,
No, I swooshed it in my mouth and
you,
held it for like.
you swirled. That was it.
I did. Oh, yeah.
You gargled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Guzzled?
Blah, 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 blah.
That's on thigh. That's later on Thigh Guys.
Thigh Guys,
Follow
okay.
our Thigh Guys.
Yeah. So
275? Okay.
275. I liked it more than that.
Yeah.
I thought it had really good flavor. The fruit profile at the beginning. I didn't get the peppery stuff. I just got fruit through the whole whole thing. I didn't get the. I know you said cherry cola. I didn't quite get the cherry
at the
cola.
back end, yeah.
But for me, it was actually very enjoyable. I liked it. I'm gonna give it a 3.3.
Okay.
3.30.
See,
that's a third.
I'm going 3.89.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I actually really liked it. I think that out of the gate, just in a just neat. It is a really good flavor. They did a really good job in a partnership with a winery to create something out of a red wine barrel. This is cool. I mean, it's not a bourbon, so don't
It's a
expect
blend,
It is a blended whiskey, 3 to 15 years. It's relatively good. If you could find it, I think you should grab it. I think it's a good option for you. I would bring this out on occasion for someone that says, "Hey, do you have something I've never tried?" Because you're probably not going to find a
If they're a
flavor
good friend.
profile like if you're a good friend. For the price point, by the way, price point's above average.
I don't have
Are you
ice
putting
in
it
there,
down?
so-
You're putting it down. Like, hang on, wait, how much?
No, I'm still drinking.
Well, you have to keep some for Mrs. Dimes because I
was just getting a small taste. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, sure you don't.
Got my last day tomorrow.
Yeah, working hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a 3.89 for me. Chilled
Chilled.
on the glycerin ball, not on the ice cube. Chilling.
It was
I
better.
totally do. Okay.
Blended whiskeys.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite. I guess you could say.
Fair
I
enough,
mean,
yeah.
I don't go looking for a blended whiskey.
It finds you.
Yeah, unless I'm mixing it with Coke or something, then
Yeah.
I'll buy the cheap stuff. I'd say 3.
Okay.
It moves up.
We're
definitely.
moving up. Yeah. Chill it down.
Chill
Move
down.
on.
I don't know why they call it a prisoner blend. They don't have a description on the back or anything like that.
Whoa. On the back.
That's what I said.
That is not what you said. Go back. Receipts.
Shout out to my brother David Wells, my black brother.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
That's not. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
You don't know how I talk to my brother.
Oh Jesus.
I wish my mom was still on here. I'd tell her.
I wish she was on too. Okay. All right. Tell me what your chilled rating is.
Chilled rating, I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't think it drastically changed the flavor profile.
No, it didn't.
I like a chilled beverage.
Yep.
I'm gonna take it to 3.6.
Nice. I like it chilled as well. I'm gonna move it to a 4 flat because I like it. It's getting warmer.
Yeah.
So today was
Hot as fuck.
It was not hot. Like we haven't got there yet. It's getting there. We're not there yet.
I got my truck to drive home and it said 104
inside the truck. It was
in my
104
truck.
outside.
It was hot as fuck.
It was like 88, I think, was the max today.
Too hot for me.
All I know is then I enjoy a really chilled whiskey.
Yeah.
So it enhances it for me because it was hot outside.
Absolutely.
It's 4-0 for me.
Hell yeah.
On the rocks. This is where things change a little bit.
I would say about the same.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good on the top, right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's good, and then it, gets
Yes.
watered down. But I mean, it's still
Yeah.
good to sip. I'm on number 2, so.
Okay. 2.
My
my first beer.
My ice is hasn't melted yet, so.
On the rocks, I feel like it took something away from it for me.
Absolutely did. Yeah.
To where like I'm gonna drop it to 3 flat.
Yep.
It's still good on the rocks. It's above average, but oh geez,
Okay.
I didn't enjoy it as much
Yeah.
on the rocks as I did chilled
Yeah.
by any means.
It's down to a 3 for me. And I don't think that we've ever had a unison score.
Yeah,
It is. I mean, this is not meant for on the ice. They
No.
do not dilute this. They created something as a blend for
And
the
the proof-
specific product.
the proof doesn't say, "Hey, dilute this" either.
No.
The flavor doesn't say dilute it. It
Yeah,
says
the
drink
flavor.
it as it is. If
Yeah.
you dilute it, you're killing.
Slapping the distiller.
Yeah.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
what's her name?
It's High West or the actual individual.
Tara Lindley.
Don't slap Tara, man.
Yeah, she's the blend sensory manager.
Well, Tara's amazing. And if you try to ruin this by diluting this, I mean, although we do that for our show, it's to make a
do
point.
that
Just
to
tell
make a
others.
point, yep.
Yeah, we want to tell others, do not do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All my people out there in TV land. Sorry, it's one of my Blue Streak. It was one of my favorites back in the day. Don't do it. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Out the bottle into the glass.
Yep.
Don't dilute it. Chill it if you want because it's hot outside. If it's like one of those Alabama summer days, you get on that nice porch swing. Bottle, glass, glycerin ball.
Glycerin ball.
Don't put it over ice.
Throw it in the freezer. Let it get cold. We got a couple comments. I'm worried for you, Rob, because Eric said, "What's up?" He said, "Rob, I'm gonna touch you next time I see you,"
How?
which might be gay. My mom's driving. She's
still listening.
Driving.
Dan the man.
Dan the man. He just joined us. He said, "Hey yo, Dan, I gave you
What's
a
up,
shout out
Dan?
episode earlier in the episode.
You're gonna have to go back and look.
You're gonna
man.
have to go back and look. Gave
Yeah.
you congratulatory."
Congratulations.
Hey, yeah.
Congratulatory
Congratulatory thank you or what,
words
What'd I say?
of wisdom saying, "Hey man, I
Something.
appreciate everything you do, and it only happened because of my expert tutelage."
My expert tutelage is,
Is
well,
exactly what you said.
and his many years as a plumber.
No, but that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't the drive and the push from you to say, "Hey, you need to go and get that master's."
I mean, our talk was like, "Hey, don't you got enough hours for your masters?" I think so. Why don't you do it?
Oh,
I'm thinking about it. You should. All right. And then
Yeah.
he did it. So,
There you go.
I mean, without that conversation,
yeah. Without that push,
yeah, You're welcome, Dan.
By the way, when I was a apprentice baiter on the fishing trip, and then you pushed me to get my master's license, I appreciate
you became a
that.
masturbator? I'm helping people become masturbators, master plumbers.
Left and right.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, congratulations again,
Congratulations,
Dan.
man.
It's a big thing. Eric said it is gay. Rob,
That's
so
not true. That's not true.
no, that's what he said. Eric did.
I mean, that could have been said, yeah.
Also, our buddies at Select Draw Golf Cutters, our cigar cut, our Select Draw.
Let's say Select Draw
This is
Cigar
kicking
Cutter.
in. Our buddies at Select Draw Cigar Cutters, they actually posted one of our biggest fans' pictures that he took.
They were doing some shout-outs.
So
Yep.
shout out to Chris for taking the pictures. Beautiful picture.
Yeah, being out there. It was a great picture. It was a beautiful picture. Billions and billions of pictures.
It was wonderful. Did a really good job.
Yeah.
They posted it, gave Chris a shout out.
Yeah.
I think they gave us a shout out too.
They have prior to, so
Yep.
we want to
So
thank them. And
we want to say thank you, Select Draw Golf Cutters or Cigar Cutters.
Yeah. Yeah, give them some love, man. So
Yeah.
I want to throw this out there. Hang on a second. For all of you in Vietnam, South Korea, and Indonesia, www.selectdrawcigarcutters.com is where you need to go. It's an American product. You need it in Vietnam because that's what you need to be doing on the next 18 holes. Do they have golf? They have golf courses.
Yeah, of course. They got probably some of the most beautiful golf courses
Absolutely
out
beautiful. I mean, I can't tell you because I haven't been invited, but you know what? I expect for DadDimes to be out doing 18 in Vietnam by midsummer.
If our buddies in
'Cause I don't want to go in this summer. It's gonna be hot.
there. Vietnam, Korea,
Yeah.
North or South,
Yeah.
wants to send us an invite to go golfing with them,
We're in.
we're in.
I heard that North Korea has a 5-star hotel that they bring for people to. They call them influencers.
Yeah.
Influencer, right? To come and promote their country.
Yeah,
and
we'll do that all day.
I mean, if
Entice us.
you're gonna show, the best of the best of North Korea, Kim Jong, man, Vlad,
We'll go to
show
Russia.
us what's going on in Moscow.
And on the flip side, you know what? Ukraine, we love you too. We'll go to Ukraine.
I heard that Ukraine has some amazing golf courses.
We should go.
Yeah, they keep changing where the holes are.
That's fucked up. Ukraine, I'm sorry about my fucking coat. He's the guy that normally is cool. I don't know what his deal is today. It's hot here in Colorado.
I'm not saying anything bad. I'm legitimately saying they have amazing individuals out there that are changing. So it's a new experience every time. What are you getting at?
Yeah,
What do you even
this
talk
fucking
golf?
guy. Chris hit bombs with the Select Draw team
Yeah.
that we got him.
You can't say that after talking about our friends over Ukraine.
I mean, that's what you were talking about.
That's not what I would have been talking about Russia because that's what just happened.
Well,
Drone
see,
attacks.
Dan just said ice cold shit right there, Justin. He said ice cold shit right there, Justin. You should change your tone when you're talking about that. That's really insensitive.
That is not what that says.
It's not what it says, but whatever. It sounded like it could be. It sounded like it could be.
You know what's really weird? And people don't understand what the studio looks like. I can't see the comments.
No. He just knows my face.
So DJ reads all the live comments. That's how we have the interaction here. There's a screen behind me. It's around this area where he can see the feed. I have no idea what's going on. I just deal with whether or not he can speak. I could turn and mute him. So it's...
I'll go to that.
It's mutual.
I could talk loud enough for yours, too. The reason why I sit here is because Justin has very old eyes. He's an old guy.
My eyes are not... No,
He's
that's
really-
not why.
That
but
is
yeah.
why. That's exactly... Okay, turn and read one.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You old fuck.
Yeah. Getting old sucks, by the way. That's the next book from DadDimes.
I didn't wear my glasses.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
Well,
Hey, shut up. You got LASIK.
I
Come
mean,
on.
I
got
got
young guys.
a long time ago.
You did?
Yeah, it was 2010, so 15,
okay.
15 years ago. And it doesn't fix your eyes. It only turns the clock back, and then it starts ticking again.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That's just how it is, man. Dime of the week. You knew coming into this.
I know. I was driving home from the shop today, and I'm like,
You're
what?
like, God damn, 76 episodes. I know I have to do this.
So,
Dime of the week.
I would just say, we're all Americans. We all live in the same place. Don't shit where you sleep. Don't mess up your neighbors. Like, we all have freedom of speech, correct? Go out and protest. Don't destroy stuff. Don't cause havoc. Let's just
don't burn down your neighborhood.
Don't shit where you sleep. I mean, that's the thing.
I mean, at the end of the day, be proud of where you're from and who you are as a person
and what you stand for.
Yep.
Absolutely. But don't take it past.
But appreciate where you are at as well.
Yeah.
So
that is the dime of the week. I like that. Yeah.
I do want to say thank you so much to Endurance Plumbing for having me for the last year. Yeah. I had having us for the last year. I appreciate my time there. I learned so many things from them. I think this is my next step to grow in a position to where I can be able to start expanding and then create something for my family. So I do want to say thank you to them. I appreciate you guys, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
And it sounds like that there's going to be a position that needs to be filled.
So if you're a master plumber looking for a supervisor role,
or I mean, I'm not, but if info at DadDimes, if they want to send their headhunters out,
I think I could get it. I could squeak in a referral bonus, right?
No, absolutely, man. It's one of those things where it's bittersweet, but at the end of the day,
bittersweet. My time there is something I'll cherish. Leaving the actual job, the relationships I built there is what's hard for me to leave. The actual job there was a lot. Took a very crazy toll on my family. The relationships I built is what I'm gonna miss. And but I wish you guys the best, and I appreciate it. I appreciate my time there for sure.
Hell yeah.
So,
and this is DadDimes season 4, episode 2.
Yep.
Episode 76 total. We're getting on our way.
76.
We're trying to figure out what we're gonna do for the 100th.
Oh, we already planned our attire.
Yeah, we actually are ordering some pretty cool things. It's going to be an epic party, man.
Epic party.
If I'm doing the math right, we're 24 weeks out, so we should be right around December. Yeah,
you're my math guy.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna bring. Oh man, we're bringing people in. We're gonna bring back. Mark your calendar.
Mark your calendar.
Out. All right. Or it will be. I mean, I'm not going to
our 100th episode.
You know what I'm doing.
If anything, I'll just stand outside the window.
I mean, our 100th episode might not take place on a Wednesday. It might be a Friday, Saturday deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get enough microphones and like a Jesus table.
Well, I don't think we have to have. I think the 4 microphones we have.
I want to have everyone on at once.
That's going to be chaos. We can't do that. It's going to be, hey, this and that, and then rotate, and then rotate.
Dude, we're not. Was it Bonnie Bray, or whatever the hell her name was? We're not rotating like that. We can't do it, man. 30 seconds. Next.
Dude, she's a fucking legend. A legend. What was it? 1,000 guys in a day?
It's just that porn star that just got put in the hospital. It was like 500 or something. 6 hours.
No, it was 1,000 in one day. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what?
26 seconds. Rotate.
No, she's a fucking athlete because she said I did Hold on. She said I did 1,000 in a day. That's light work. She's going for 2,000 in a day.
Dear God.
Hey.
Yeah.
No.
That's greatness. You strive to be the best. Hey, you set a record. You got to go beat the record, right?
Everyone has their goals.
Yeah. She's an athlete. She's the Michael Jordan. Right?
She's the pioneer of the Olympic sport.
Bonnie Blue. See, Chris knows Bonnie Blue.
No, man, come on. No. Oh. Is that like going to be an Olympic sport? No, this is where we end the show.
No, but on our next episode of Thigh Guys, you could watch Bonnie Blue. No.
I mean, she accepted the invite. We're just whether or not. No.
If we got 5,000 men that are available for 24 hours.
No.
We're trying to set records.
No, we're not.
I'm trying to ride her coattails.
It's not a coattail at that point. All right. Anyway,
That's
that's curtains.
entrails.
Cum trail? All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys as always.
Yeah,
Love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Wednesday. Possibly a little late because our buddy has some civic duties he's got to do.
It's council night, man. We got to do it, but we should be on time. I'm open. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll look at the schedule. We'll make it happen.
Perfect.
Next week, Wednesday. We love you. Peace.
See ya.